Thanks for the support as a channel member, Sean Doyle. Folks, it is our first final of FM21, the first opportunity for a piece of silverware in the Europa League final against Dortmund, and as such, our first YouTube premiere of FM21. So if you've not been in a premiere before, this is a pre-recorded video, but it's going out as if it was live, complete with a chat. If you're watching it later, it's just a normal video, but for those of you watching live, you should have a chat to get stuck into. Give us a wave if you're down in the chat. I'm watching along live with you as well, so I should be able to get stuck into the chat and have conversations with you, that kind of stuff. If you enjoy the live chat environment, remember, of course, at the moment during the beta, I am streaming on Twitch every night, so if you want to get involved in the chat a little bit more often, maybe come and check that out. We have a lot of fun over there, and hopefully we're going to have a lot of fun today. Hello and welcome to part 11 of my FM21 beta save with Leicester. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have that Europa League final against Borussia Dortmund. We have had a fantastic season. As a quick recap, just to give everyone a chance to get into the Premier, we ended up finishing third in the Premier League, vastly overperforming against expectations. The media were expecting a sixth place finish. The board were looking for us to finish in the Europa League qualification spots. We're already in the Champions League for next year. We've already got a big old budget to spend, which we'll be having a crack at in tomorrow's transfer special, which will be coming up at 4 o'clock. And now we've just got to finish the job with a Europa League win. We did see the return of Jamie Vardy in this morning's at What Is Going On? Are you serious? We have players away on international duty for the Europa League final. So no Edouard, no Justin, no Ikone, no Aouar, all off on. I mean, that is ridiculous. One moment. Need to re-pick this team. We might be seeing a start for Jamie Vardy, who is not fit. We might not have another option. This is mad. Well, having shuffled everything around and taking all these international call-ups into account and injuries, we're only actually able to field 7 substitutes when we're allowed 12. I've tried getting youngsters involved, but because they're not registered, they're not appearing. They're not appearing on there at all, which is a little bit weird. Either way, what's the point? We're not going to use youngsters anyway, but it does mean a return to the starting 11 for Jamie Vardy well before he's ready. And we're also having to play Ndidi, who's not fully fit either. Calvin Phillips is going to have to play as a Mazzala because James Maddison absolutely not fit to start. These are not ideal circumstances for us to prepare for our first ever major European trophy. Why can't we see even the international players now? Where has everybody gone on here? It feels like this whole thing is broken all of a sudden. I'm wondering though, because it was all the under 21s who've been called up. Cross fingers that the likes of Jadon Sancho is going to be full international. Haaland is as well, isn't he? Well, they've got young players at Dortmund. They're all full internationals. Now full internationals are here. It's the under 21s who we've lost. They've got a young team. They're bound to have lost some players of their own. So anyway, our starting 11, our very watered down starting 11. Schmeichel in goal, a back four of Emerson, Evans, Rodrigo Caio, who's not played forever, Pereira, Ndidi, Tielemans and Phillips in midfield with Origi, Vardy and Under as our front three. I don't think these 11 players have ever played together before. So I wasn't that confident going in. I'm really, really not confident now. If we manage to pull off a win here, it is a miracle. Right, there is an Erling Haaland in their team. There is no... Oh, Jadon Sancho's on the bench, which is an interesting one. Well, they look like they've got a much stronger team than we have. I'm not an expert on the Bundesliga. I'm not noticing anybody obvious who's missing from that Dortmund side, though. The fact they've got Sancho, Vinicius Junior, Royce, all on the bench, and we could only field 7 subs, and one of them's Joaquin, and Wes Morgan, and Danny Ward. Oh, God. Oh, this isn't going to go well, is it? Right. We need to take the pressure off How can we take the pressure off? What's the assistant manager saying? The media have been praising you lately, but don't let that... Oh, in fact, that's exactly what he's recommending. Okay, so if we outstretch the arms, tell them to do that and just enjoy the experience, I guess, because I want to see... I mean, I like the trophy animation. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I just don't think it's going to be us celebrating with a trophy at the end. If it is, it's going to be one of the great performances in my time on YouTube. But here is Erling Haaland, who Kev's hot tip for Football Manager for the day. Erling Haaland, quite a good player to sign if you're playing your own Football Manager save. I hear he's quite good at doing a football. And he has an early shot, which leads to a corner for Dortmund. And that's swung in, but Evans has got it covered because he's out... Oh. I don't even have words for this. Should this be a bug report moment? I've had stuff like this happen before. It just is so frustrating when it happens because it would never happen in real life. The players would just play in the final and then they'd go and link up with their under 21 teams afterwards. Right, Pereira charging forward, but just runs straight into a Dortmund player. Emerson gives it back to Phillips. So, of course, Calvin Phillips playing as a Mazzala, I think, for the first time, but did score 2 cracking goals on the final day of the league season. So we know he's got attacking oomph in him. It's just whether he can turn it on for us today. Ball across to Pereira. He does really well to win it. Ricardo Pereira's in and probably deserved a goal because he did so well to get himself into the position for it, but does fire wide. But we've started quite brightly here, 15 minutes in, and I think you'd struggle to argue that we weren't the better team. So if we can keep this up, jolly good. The only problem is with a number of players in the squad who aren't really fit to be there, I don't know that we can keep this up for the full 90 minutes, and Dortmund are probably going to be quite sensibly bide their time a little bit, let us tire ourselves out and break a few of our players, and then they can just finish us off pretty much at their leisure. Cross comes over. It's Erling Haaland against Johnny Evans. I'm afraid there's only going to be one winner there, and it's a 26th goal of the season for Haaland. Dortmund are 1-0 up. They've not even come out of second gear yet, and they're already beating us. Oh, this could be Liverpool all over again, but with the entirety of Thursday night Europe watching. Hideous. Right, what do I even say to him here? I've told them beforehand it doesn't matter if we win. I've taken the pressure off in my team talk. I think it's unreasonable of me to go and demand more now. They're like, well, what's he talking about? He said it doesn't matter. Why is he now demanding? We're only 1-0 down. He said this would be fine. Why is he demanding more? Kyle to Ricardo. Ricardo Pereira's had a good game, although he doesn't do very well there. Ball forward, and we need to intercept this. But again, Dortmund just toying with us a little bit here. There's zero pace in our back line. Haaland's in again. This time hits the post, thankfully, and Emerson has got time to pick a pass to get it clear. And it's with Tielemans in midfield, who has had his fitness problems of his own in the last few games of the Premier League season. Had to be rested, was really struggling. He's back today. I don't know if he's back to play a full match, though. That's the problem. Right. I'm pleased with how things are going. We're literally losing. I don't think any... Right, I think that's better. Let's point the finger. I don't think any of you have played as well as you're capable of. I think we need to at least try and win. We've motivated Jamie Vardy, who has been nowhere near this game. But to be fair, he's off the back of a long-term injury. It's his first start since February. He's not fit. He wouldn't be in the side if Edouard was available, even though Edouard's not been playing very well. You can't really expect that much from Jamie Vardy today. At 1-0 down, though, anything could happen. Phillips has missed out on the ball in midfield there. I wonder if we bring James Maddison on, an unfit James Maddison, but just for his quality in midfield, because without Maddison, we're missing both our usual Mazzalas. Vardy spraying the ball out to under, who's got space to run into, has the shot from range. Probably shouldn't be taking the shot there. Should just keep running. Vardy's catching him up and looking to get into a little gap between the two centre-backs for Dortmund. I think that was a little bit of a waste there. We're going to let this highlight play out, and then we're going to have a think, and we're going to see if there's anything we can do to try and drag ourselves back into this game. I firmly believe, having seen the first 70 minutes of this game, that with our full-strength team against their full-strength team, we win. I think we're a lot closer in quality to them than we thought we were, and it's just frustrating the way things have panned out. Right, Schmeichel does keep hold of that. Possibly his final game in a Leicester shirt. Vardy, he's actually doing really well for fitness. Right, we've got Harvey Barnes, who can come on for Origi. The big question mark is James Maddison. He's the only game changer. Apart from Barnes, they're the only two who are going to come on and change this game. I think we have to try James Maddison. If we break him, he's got the summer to recover. I think we've got to try. He's one of our best players. He needs to, even if he's just taking a free kick or a corner or something, he doesn't need both legs to do that, surely. Emerson, playing it across, looking for Ricardo Pereira, who has been the best player on the pitch for us today, without much question. Under now, breaking into the area, joins us permanently in the summer. He's looking for a penalty here. Plays it across to Yuri Tielemans, and what a goal from Tielemans. And on 70 minutes, it's 1-1, and it's a wonder goal from Tielemans. He's hit that so hard, it's still going to be hit when they kick off again. Look at the state of this. Under, I mean, he is just hovering there, waiting for someone to kick him, but then just picks his pass, and Tielemans, that ball comes to him waist height, and somehow, with a little leap and a little bit of manoeuvring, he manages to hit it first time on the volley and just thunder it into that top corner, and now we've got the momentum. Corner comes in. If we want a penalty here, I think that's a handball from Dortmund. Only 2 minutes have passed since the Tielemans goal, and the ref's running over to the little telly. Look at him waddling over there. He's having a little look. For goodness sake, a penalty here would be spectacular. And we've still got Jamie Vardy on the pitch to take it as well. This could be the fairy tale that we were all looking for. The referee has given the penalty. It's going to be Vardy against whoever's in goal for Dortmund. It doesn't matter who's in goal for Dortmund. Come on, Jamie Vardy. 73 minutes gone, and his penalty's been saved. I mean, that's a bug report, surely. Referee, what's gone on there? I think that was the moment. We got a head of steam up for a little mad 3 minutes, and I think we probably had to score that penalty. And the fact we haven't, I think that was our hope spot, and now that's gone. And Dortmund are coming at us again, and I don't know what we've got left in us. He's going over to the little telly again. I think this one's outside of the area, so fingers crossed this penalty doesn't get given. If it is a penalty and if Schmeichel saves it, we don't sign Donnarumma. We'll back Kasper Schmeichel if he wins us the Europa League here. And it is not a penalty. Come on. Ah, that was so outside the area. Right, Kasper Schmeichel needs to make himself a hero here against Erling Haaland. Well, it was like a change in the guard moment here. Vardy misses his penalty. Haaland scores his. And that's the difference between the two teams. That's the scoreline right there. Haaland steps up and scores where Vardy couldn't. Oh, dear. Right. Bench. There's nothing there that is going to improve this team. Johnny Evans is shattered, so we can bring Sayuncu on. But, I mean, it's not a difference maker, is it? Let's try and push Maddison up there. Again, that's not going to make much of a difference, but we've got to try. We've got to try something different. Demand more. On another day when everybody's fit, this goes differently. I'm certain of it. That penalty goes in. Right, James Maddison, with only one hamstring. Barnes has scored! Oh, my word. It's back on, boys and girls, through Harvey Barnes. What a final this is turning out to be. I think we leave Maddison up there. He's not got the legs to do extra time. We've got to try and win it now. Barnes, what a finish. 2-2, 7 minutes left. We're leaving Maddison forward. And it's a corner. Under, with the in-swinger. Sayuncu's hit the crossbar. He's only just come on. We know how dangerous he can be from the set pieces. And he hits the crossbar. That again, we've had several moments where we could have won this Europa League, and it's not quite going our way. We just need a little bit of luck. We have shown such character and determination today. It all bodes well for the future of this club, regardless of what happens. Kiao heads it forward to Barnes, who's already been a hero once, as has Tielemans, and Ricardo Pereira. If anyone deserves a goal, it's him. Pereira can't get the cross in, but Under's going to get there first. He's full of energy now all of a sudden. Under beats his man. Plays it across to Ndidi, and it's Emerson in space. Barnes is in behind again. Can he square it? Looking for Vardy. Vardy and Maddison both in the middle. Cross comes over. It falls to Ricardo Pereira. Surely. Oh, Barnes is in. Yes. Harvey Barnes. I mean, it deservedly should have been Pereira, but I don't care who gets it. 88 minutes gone. It's Dortmund 2, Leicester 3, and Harvey Barnes has come on and turned this game on its head with 2 goals in these last 15 minutes or so. We need to drop Maddison back into midfield now. Oh my goodness me. This is one of the great European finals, and I feel like it's not over yet. There's 5 minutes of time added on still. I'm going to drop a little. No, not berate. I was trying to praise and I berated them. It doesn't matter. The game's crashed. We was getting the highlight there and something. Imagine if it's crashed. I think we were seeing the highlight, the trophy presentation. Here it is. The trophy presentation. It's me lifting it. That feels a little bit wrong. No, it's me handing it to Kasper Schmeichel. He knows Donnarumma's on his way in, but here we go. Leicester City are the Europa League champions. I did not expect that to happen today. I mean, I made it pretty clear during the match. I wasn't expecting it to happen. What a performance. What a bunch of heroes. What an animation this is. This is the first time I've seen all this on FM21. That's a huge upgrade. And we only went and did it, boys and girls. Outstretched arms. Congratulations. Absolutely stunning. And I guess Harvey Barnes has to be a nailed on starter for next year, doesn't he? 2 goals in the last 6 minutes of the game. We've got a new hero. If he's not on at least on the favoured personnel list now, something wrong's gone on there. Stick him straight on the legends list. He's not on there. Not even on there as favoured personnel. But there's your confirmation. We've won the Europa League. The Dortmund manager's apologising. I think that's fair. Medals are being handed out. The Leicester fans are happy. The Leicester board is happy. Tielemans is shattered. We knew that was going to be an issue. Harvey Barnes, I mean, if this was non-league to legend, he'd be getting a knighthood. The 2 lads who didn't get in the squad now don't mind because we've won the thing. Kev's justified in not picking them. We're paying out bonuses. All sorts of stuff is going on. And ultimately, we've won the Europa League and we've got an absolute pile of cash as a result of it. Tomorrow's transfer special is going to be a spectacular. Should we try one more time before the transfer special? Donnarumma. Imagine. You can take out treating us as a stepping stone. Is this the moment? After teasing us for so long, is this the moment? We might be signing Donnarumma, boys and girls. We'll find out if we do in tomorrow's transfer special. If you've enjoyed that, and how could you not? That was insane. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.